Zoe the Zebra's Zigzag Race. In the heart of the sprawling jungle, where lush green trees met vibrant wildflowers, lived a zebra named Zoe. She was a striking black and white striped zebra with a spirit as bold as her stripes. Zoe was known for her incredible speed and agility. But she had a tendency to rush through life without taking the time to enjoy it. One sunny morning, the jungle animals gathered at the annual Jungle Jubilee, a grand celebration where animals from all corners of the jungle came together to share stories, games, and laughter. The highlight of the event was the Great Jungle Race, a thrilling competition that tested the speed and agility of the participants. Zoe had always been the fastest in the jungle. But this year, she wanted to outdo herself. She was determined to set a new record for the fastest time in the Great Jungle Race. She trained tirelessly, day and night, running through the jungle, leaping over logs, and zigzagging through the dense undergrowth. As the day of the race drew near, Zoe's friends, including Benny the baboon, Lucy the lioness, and Polly the parrot, noticed that she seemed stressed and preoccupied. They were concerned that Zoe's intense focus on winning was causing her to lose sight of the joy in the journey itself. Benny, the wisest of her friends, decided to have a talk with Zoe. "Zoe, congratulations on your victory. But remember that the journey is just as important as the destination," he remarked. "Life is full of beauty and experiences. And it's not just about how fast you can go." Zoe listened to Benny's advice. But she couldn't help but feel the pressure to prove herself. The day of the Great Jungle Race arrived, and the excitement in the air was palpable. The jungle animals gathered at the starting line, ready to cheer on their favorite contestants. The race began, and Zoe burst forward with incredible speed, leaving the other animals in her dust. Her determination and agility were truly remarkable. As she raced through the jungle, she kept her eyes on the finish line, the goal of setting a new record consuming her every thought. As Zoe sprinted through the jungle, she realized she had become so focused on winning that she had missed the beauty of the jungle around her. She hadn't noticed the colorful birds singing in the trees, the fragrant wildflowers in full bloom, or the soothing sound of the babbling brook. She had been too preoccupied with the race to appreciate the journey. As she continued to sprint, a misstep sent her tumbling into a thicket. She was unharmed but tangled up in vines. She struggled to free herself. But the more she resisted, the more entangled she became. Panic set in as she realized she might not finish the race at all. Benny, who had been watching the race from the sidelines, saw Zoe's predicament. He swung down from a tree and rushed to her aid. With calm and deliberate movements, he helped Zoe untangle herself from the vines. Benny's presence reassured Zoe, and she began to understand the importance of slowing down and appreciating the journey. With Benny's help, Zoe got back on her hooves and continued the race. But she did so with a new perspective. She realized that the journey was just as important as the destination. She marveled at the beauty of the jungle, the encouragement from the cheering animals, and the joy of participating in the race. As Zoe approached the finish line, she wasn't the fastest zebra to ever cross it. But she had a radiant smile on her face. The jungle animals cheered for her, not because she had set a new record, but because they saw the joy and wisdom in her eyes. She had learned the valuable lesson of savoring the journey and not rushing through life. Zoe's transformation touched the hearts of all the jungle animals. They realized that winning was admirable, but it shouldn't come at the cost of missing out on the simple pleasures of life. The jungle became a place where animals celebrated every moment, cherishing the journey as much as the destination. Zoe, who had once been so focused on winning, now shared her wisdom with the younger animals, teaching them the importance of taking time to enjoy the journey. The jungle flourished with a new spirit of appreciation and contentment. All thanks to Zoe's zigzagging path to understanding. From that day forward, the Great Jungle Race was not just about who crossed the finish line first. It was a celebration of the joy and wonder found in every step of the journey. Zoe's story remained a cherished reminder that sometimes it's the detours and moments of reflection that add the most meaning to our lives.